Alright, and welcome to the One Piece live action.
Oh, it's not one action live piece?
Yeah. So today, as you read in the title and as I just said, we are reacting to the first episode, which both of us have been waiting for. You have actually been waiting for this probably longer than me.
About 3 years, maybe 4 possibly.
And I wasn't very enthused, even though I like One Piece a lot. I do. I like One Piece. I keep hearing from the community just how bad live action adaptations are. And I have tried to watch a few. I've seen Dragon Ball Evolution. And I've actually seen Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. And Dragon Ball Evolution is nothing like any of that. I'm actually shocked they have never done a Sailor Moon live action.
They kind of did. They kind of did in Japan, but that's Japan.
That seems like the easiest one to make into a live action. Kind of, because it's very Power Ranger-esque.
Yeah.
I tried to watch the live action Full Metal Alchemist. That looked really good effects wise, but the way they made Edward look just looked really unnatural. Like, it looked like very fake cosplay. Like, he was definitely wearing a wig.
Oh, yeah.
So
I think in the later movies, I think it did look better, but I didn't really watch the movie, so I can't really judge it.
I watched like maybe the first 15 minutes, and that you can't even turn it into English. By the way, before we get into this, I just want to put a disclaimer here.
Speaking of English,
we will be watching the English version of the show. We will not be watching the Japanese with subtitles.
That's also one thing I want to mention. I heard, this is a side tangent from me. I'll make this short. The thing that I hate most is, like, I've been hearing some people complaining about the live action actors saying, oh, they don't really seem Japanese and all that stuff. They don't sound like the Japanese. You know, I don't like their accent. And, you know, the thing is with Oda, with SBS, this is like, actually two things. One, this is a fictional world and it's not Earth. Two, Oda has stated that if all the Straw Hats were from different regions of our world, the only one that would be Japanese is Zoro.
And two, add to that, I guess, you know, from what I've seen in the trailers, Luffy kind of sounds more like the sort of sounds like the dubbed version of himself. He comes off with that same attitude. I don't know how he is in the Japanese
is not
version.
Japanese not that much different, if you ask me, because I've heard the Japanese version and it's very similar. Yeah, there's differences, but it's really not that different.
I mean, if you want the full Japanese version, if you like hearing it in the Japanese audio with the English subtitles, which blows my mind. I don't know how people do that.
But I already have the manga. I read enough of the manga. I don't need to read more.
Yeah, exactly. Read the manga. Or, you know what? Read a book. If you like reading books, you can read mine. But anyways, enough of that shameless plug. No. I don't like that because I don't want to sit there and read. And sometimes with subtitles, they go by so fast when they're talking. People talk so fast that you don't even catch what is said. And sometimes you can miss things that way.
Also, yeah, when it comes to subs, I remember I went through the entirety of Naruto Shippuden, subbed and dubbed, and since I am slow with keeping up with the subtitles, each 20-25 minute episode became like 40 minutes just because I'm slow.
But anyway, it's back to what I was saying. If you do want that experience, if you really need to have that experience, the Japanese voice actors did do a dub of the version in live action. So you can actually have the same experience as if you were watching it in anime by watching the live action. Just turn on the different, audio options and subtitles.
And I'm pretty sure that's pretty good. I've actually saw... I went out of curiosity. I watched the Japanese trailer of the second trailer. I didn't see the Japanese of the third trailer.
Like I said, they actually have the actual voice actors. So it should be just like watching anime in live action.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. That little trailer that I saw, on my curiosity, it was fine.
But all right, so we should be just about ready to rock and roll here and set sail. But is there anything about this you want to say specifically before we get started on episode 1?
Well, on episode 1, I guess I'll just point out, because I brought the manga and anime, so I'll just show, if you want to grab me that first volume, the thing. This is the entirety of East Blue right here. This covers chapters like 1 through 7 or 1 through 8. 1 through 8. Volume 1 of the manga. And so that's goes right into the beginning of Orangetown. And this is the first collection set. It's like the first few episodes of this is the East Blue. So if you want to know what's comparison of that, there you go.
I meant more specifically to the actual live action.
I've said what I needed to say about the actual live action.
This is, by the way, I forgot to start off with our introductions. My name is Sean Knott. For those of you that don't know me, welcome to my channel. I am an author. I have a book series out called The Guardian of Light. I'll probably put a link in the description for you guys if you want to check it out. It's available on Amazon right now. I am currently working on book 6 of my series, which will finish off this arc of my book series. And yeah, that's enough about me. And this is Anime D Senpai.
Yep. And I've got videos coming up. I've actually got some videos in mind that I'll be doing with him. I'll be loading on my channel, so you can look forward to those. One's going to be about the current arc in the anime, and the other is going to be a ranking. So you can look forward to that. And I might be making others too.
Alright, well with that said, let's go ahead and... Here we go with episode 1.
This is a world like no other. One brimming with mystery and teeming with danger. Filled with hundreds of islands strewn across vast seas. And throughout these seas are those who live according to their own rules, who seek a life of freedom and adventure. This is a world of pirates.
Sounds like Blackbeard from Pirates of the Caribbean 4.
Piracy is the scourge upon this
I
world.
didn't see who the narrator is, but I can't remember who it is.
Miscreants have sown havoc across our seas. But the Marines, on behalf of your world government, strive to keep you safe. And Gold Roger, the so-called king of the pirates, has been captured.
There you go.
his reign of terror ends.
They didn't even show the
this day.
bounty, what it actually
Peace
was.
shall be restored.
It was close. I'm sure if you went frame by frame, you would see it.
Break the spirit of
Yeah.
anyone foolish enough to follow in his footsteps. You have any last words?
Yeah. You take these off. Starting to itch.
I warned you. You brought this upon yourself.
That I did. Is that wrong? Now I'm bringing it to one and all.
Where is your treasure? Tell us where you hid it!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You want to know where my treasure is? I'll tell you. Wealth, fame, power.
Shanks.
I found everything this world has to offer.
Baby Shanks.
Free yourselves. Take to the seas. My treasure is yours to find.
And the Great Pirate Era has started.
He didn't give the full speech.
Gold Roger's final words changed the world forever. A new age was born. The Great Pirate Era. Setting off a race across the seas to find the Pirate King's hidden treasure. The One Piece.
Not exactly as I thought it would start.
Shanks would tell me
East Blue
stories about
present day.
pirates and their adventures. So yeah, the sea's been calling. Well, not exactly calling because I pretty much can't swim.
I
Get
believes
the
him.
idea.
I was
Set
right.
out to follow my
There
dreams,
is Ian McShane.
find the One Piece,
Blackbeard.
and become King of the Pirates! So what do you say? Are you with me?
No. Still say my opening would have been better.
Mutiny.
I like this one better.
Oh, Ned. It's my first day.
You fell asleep? Good start. It made me laugh already.
Take everything! But leave the crew to me! Let's show them what true terror looks like. Shh. Please don't kill me. Hey, just... I'm not gonna kill you, alright? I just need you to be quiet. First things first. Do you have any food here? What? I'm starving. Alvida doesn't let me eat until after she finishes her meal. Who's Alvida? This is her ship. She's captain of the Alvida Pirates. Oh, that's great. It is? Yeah, because I'm a pirate too.
So we actually get to see his living conditions.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Works on us as the breeze, man. Captain wants us all to the traders by nightfall. All those marine bastards get back on our trail.
Easy with this fruit.
They made him look
The
accurate.
rest of the loot put together.
Aye, Captain.
Pretend it's a leg of lamb. You wouldn't drop that. End of the bath.
Shanks actually looks better than I thought he would.
Answer me, you sniveling runt. He doesn't have to. Kobe's his own man.
No, he's not. He's mine.
And I'll always be mine. That's not what he told me. He said that you were mean and cruel. And that you're as dumb as a sea cow. No, Captain Alvida, I didn't. What kind of a monster are you? The stretchy kind. Yeah.
Ow, don't burn.
That's enough. Anyone else got a problem with Kobe? Come on. We're gonna need a boat and enough food for a few days. Me?
Sixth Island.
Ooh, okay, I think I know what this is. This is unique to the live action.
So there's no Sixth Island and...
I think it might have been mentioned a little bit, like in SBS or like in the anime or manga, but that was like a very off, like, brand.
You can come now. Does it come with a free face tattoo? My favorite is number 1.
To turn down Baroque works is to forfeit your life.
If they were that serious, they should have sent someone better than number 7.
It's kind of cool to actually just get to see this instead of just hear about it.
Maybe Oda never found a way to put it into the anime or manga naturally.
Whoa! Okay.
Definitely not holding back. They're playing that Bruce
Stupid
song.
Bing song. Okay.
Stupid treasure.
We didn't get an intro though.
And we did not. Maybe we will in the next episode.
So yeah, sometimes pilots tend not to have it.
Ooh. Oh, you see a strange fruit. Oh, this looks like pretty disgusting. I'm just gonna eat it. Well, I mean,
Looks like it's made of
There you go, Captain.
candy.
yeah, it definitely looks like it's something.
Bring us your best whiskey.
I definitely like the anime version more though.
What are we supposed to do with one bottle?
Generally, you drink it.
This glass everywhere. All he did was spill a drink on me.
But you should have fought back!
Didn't even
Why
spill
didn't you
it
kick
on
his
her.
ass?
Not everything can be solved with violence. A man needs to be strong, but he also needs to be good.
You're not a real man. You're nothing but a coward.
You see? I told you you weren't ready. Hey, Luffy. Luffy!
That was out of the
Manga.
What have you done?
East Blue episode you showed me.
Yeah.
Next up,
to the Grand Line.
Do you know how to get that? Hey, you can't navigate. You don't even have a map.
Don't even have a
Point. We should probably pick one of those up. Mistake.
Try to pick one of those
Left
up.
Alvito.
Alvito's ship is still burning in the background.
Anything in the world right now. What would it be? Kind of.
That was different.
I've always wanted to be Marine. Ever since I was a kid. I wanted to protect people that can't protect themselves.
Elsewhere in the East Blue.
Oh.
Help me.
You're luck, sweetheart. We're all the help you need.
The crew was attacked by pirates. I barely managed to make it out alive.
Pirates, you say? I hear they're a terrible lot.
We're a sort. Good thing we found you instead of them.
Please, no, it's all I have. Please.
It's a fair trade for saving your life. Hey, what gives?
Sorry, boys. Thanks for the rescue.
Oh, okay. So this is a temporary ship that they use. So Nami stole it.
I think this is a better introduction for her.
It's actually in line with manga.
Why are they marching funny?
I don't know, they salute funny, so it makes sense.
I didn't know there were so many pirates. There are way worse pirates in the Grand Line. It's terrible. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A bottle for me and one for my friend. He's had a rough day.
Can I buy you a drink?
Too tall. You like rum? Yeah.
This is the next guy?
I'm not asking the next guy.
Isn't she like 16?
What's
Nami?
this?
Yeah.
She's 17.
You made them yourself.
Mm-hmm.
What's the brown stuff?
Actually, wait.
Thanks,
She's
everything
18.
tastes better. Will you come?
Do you know who I am?
A shithead Marine with a bad haircut. I wouldn't do that.
Oh, come on, tough guy. 3 swords? I only need one.
Okay. But it's gonna hurt.
Is that part of Mr. Seven's body that's in that
I believe so.
Okay.
Wow. Good fighter.
Looks like maybe the head and torso.
Shouldn't draw your blade unless you're prepared to use it.
Don't kill me, please. My father will give you anything you want.
Who's your father?
Captain Morgan. He's in charge of the Marine base.
And then he owes me money.
Rora Noah Zorro, the demon.
Most feared pirate hunter in the East Blue. I'd say you live up to your reputation. I like you. We should be working for the same team. You'd make a hell of a Marine.
Kinda got my own thing going on. Doesn't leave much time for playing dress up.
It's a shame to lose a man of your talents. Since you won't be able to collect a bounty at any Marine base once I get the word out. So, what's it gonna be? A new career? Or the art?
Can't stop thinking about that fight.
Are they still gonna pay him after the 7 days if he's alive?
That guy was amazing.
No.
And what's with the third sword? Where does it even go?
No. He had to protect that little girl from the Marines. Who was supposed to be protecting her.
Oh, that's so funny. Reminds me of the Wiki guards from Wizard of Oz.
It's a little different, but it's definitely something she would do.
Well, I'm Monkey D. Luffy, and I will be the king of the pirates. And I think you should join my crew.
Everybody's trying to hire Zoro.
What makes you think I'd want to be pirates with you?
You're a great fighter. I said that together we'd make a pretty good team.
I kill your kind for a living. Pirate. Hunter.
You keep saying that. Can you close this behind me? Thanks!
Like Zoro could find his way out of there on his own. He can't even find the ship when it's in front of his face.
Hey! You're not supposed to be in here. Captain Morgan sent me to find a map of the Grand Line ahead of his security briefing this afternoon. Why would he do that? All maps pertaining to the Grand Line are kept under lock and key in his private office. I'm just following orders.
So she already has that thing?
Yeah, she's had that thing since the beginning.
I thought Usopp made it for her.
He made one with make weather patterns. That one's just a regular staff. What the?
Oh, whoa, hey, no. Don't do that.
I'm taking you into custody for trespassing on a Marine base.
Better take yourself into custody too. Because you're not a Marine.
Am too.
No, you're not. I heard everything. You stole that guy's uniform, and now you're looking for my map.
Your map?
Yup, my map to the Grand Line.
It's my map and I'm not leaving here without it.
Suit yourself.
Hey! Hey! Get back here!
Just opening doors.
That's your plan? Just walk into Captain Morgan's office and ask him for the map?
I may have to fight him for it. What do they call him accent anyways?
You are going to get us both caught if you keep stomping around this place. We need a plan. How did you do that?
Guess they're not gonna make Zoro as bad at directions or animating.
Well, his bad directions wasn't obvious until later in the series anyway.
Weren't you that drunk from the bar?
Glad I made an impression. The imposter, the pirate hunter, and the prisoner. Fancy that. The three of you were...
Yeah. You're a crew.
Nope,
Not together.
No enemy has ever escaped my wrath. I alone defeated the Black Cat pirates. I alone captured Kuro of the Thousand Lands. And I alone keep Shellstown safe from the scum of the East Blue.
Did you say 1,000 ants?
Maybe.
That's where it goes.
So that's where it goes.
Yum! Wait!
Well, that's a little bit different than...
Yeah! All the great fighters call out their finishing moves. No, they don't.
Hate to break up this beautiful moment, but we need to get this safe out of here. Maybe if we find some rope or something. Or we can do that.
Oh, wait. I don't want to be.
I'm sensing a little bit of tension amongst the crew.
Not a crew.
I can't leave without my friend.
Can't wait. The Marines will be here before you know it.
The Marines are here already. You're under arrest.
What's wrong with his hair?
Yeah, I might have done that.
I won't let you make a joke of me. I'm taking you in and handing you over to my father. I'll be the hero. I might even get a medal or something.
Kobe? God, that hurt. It also felt really good too.
Kobe's gonna just help himself get part of the Marines, and I guess he pretty much did it himself anyways. Oh.
I'd say that's a pit bull. Oh, there's a...
This is God. Pirates, you say?
Came here.
Raiding on base in Shellstown. What did they take? Change of plan. Go to Shellstown.
Got a lead on Baroque works.
We've been chasing those shadows for a long time. This is different. The map to the Grand Line has been stolen by a pirate in a straw hat.
Who's that guy?
That's Bogart, Garp's right hand. I almost would have never known his name until like people like
just like us
really like him.
And they got the map. And you didn't stop them. I couldn't. I mean, there were 3 of them. They must have been planning this for months.
Luffy planned something? people really getting hit in the face by their wanted posters?
Man. I'm gonna get it back. No matter who I have to kill.
That was a pretty solid first episode. It's a good thing I'm familiar with the manga and anime because that.
Don't get up yet. We have to do our out.
Well, I get.
Just take a seat.
I'm gonna cut some of this shit out anyways.
Alright, so we just finished the first episode of One Piece, the live action series. So, just based on this first episode, what'd you think of the pilot?
It's this first episode is it's a good solid start. It's better than I thought, honestly.
Yeah.
It's showing like Nami's introduction that was in line with her character.
There was a few things, I mean, nitpicking, I guess I could say negative about it. Like, I didn't like what they decided to do with Luffy's eating the devil fruit.
Yeah, that was, but yeah, that is nitpicking. That was a little, it is what it is.
And honestly, I think my idea for how they should have started it would have probably been better. Because it would have flowed more naturally into the current what's going on. Especially since we had a lot of flashbacks from, you know, like, we had Zoro's flashback. They could have put all of Luffy's flashbacks into that one section to get us started, to get us introduced to Luffy without cutting away to what was currently going on.
Yeah, the whole thing with Zoro, that was actually kind of cool. I actually kind of liked that. It was kind of cool that we had, or weird rather, that we had Zoro's flashback before we actually saw him in the present.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they were talking about him. From what I understand and what I remember, Zoro's introduction was way different. Because when we meet Zoro for the very first time in the anime, he's already captured.
Yeah, he was already captured both in manga and anime, and they just used like a flashback to show what happened, how he got to where he was.
Did you like the way this one did it better? Or?
Yeah, I think it flowed. It was a little unexpected, but it makes sense.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say before we finish off this episode?
Not particularly. Just, you know, I was just really surprised to see like how they handled all the pirates and like how they're doing the bounties, and it's a good thing they kind of concealed Rogers.
Yeah, now Vita looks like she might be dead. So maybe they're gonna write her out, because I mean,
nah,
she fell into the freaking ocean and her ship's on fire, and it didn't look like anything was nearby.
She'll come back.
But
I'm pretty sure
that was way different than the anime too, I think.
No, like in the anime and manga, Luffy punched her off his ship and she went flying. Except in like live action, she didn't fly as far, which is fair.
And it's been so long since I've watched.
I just saw like Higuma on the credits here. Higuma was quite interesting. I don't know if you caught him. Well, you probably did. You didn't really realize.
Well,
who
this
he
is, I think, like the Spanish.
Well, it still shows his name. It shows his name right there.
Yeah, for the Spanish dub.
But yeah, well, the point is, I forgot that he was there.
One thing that I really thought was interesting was It looked like she had a couple different weapons, Alvida.
It looked like the one weapon she had actually changes? Possibly?
I don't know. I know, like, she had something that was almost like a mace, but it has like a duck head on it. And then she did have her club like she did in the anime, the one she hit Luffy with.
Yeah.
Because we saw Kobe cleaning the blood. And that's another thing I was kind of shocked on. They did not shy away from blood.
No, they did not.
That was really surprising.
Oh, and you now, since you nitpicked, I guess it's my turn to nitpick. The whole thing about with Luffy getting hit on the head by the club, it kind of made sense in the manga and the anime, but here in live action, it seems like you did that like intentionally just to.
Yeah, he did. He took the hit for Kobe because he knew he could survive, but Kobe wouldn't.
He could have used he could have done like a number of things, but he just did like the whole thing with like the head on purpose because the manga and anime did.
That plus I think it was more along the lines of, like I said, he knew he could, because I think he kind of pushed Kobe back a little bit with his hands and took the hit to his head because he knew he could survive it.
Yeah.
Only thing is, this is where I've kept saying, okay, in the anime and manga, maybe the things are different, but in the real world, Luffy might have that power, but his clothes do not. That's a straw hat. If it's getting hit by a giant club, it's probably going to get smashed to pieces.
Well, I mean, this is not unique to One Piece. It happens with like a lot of things.
Anything else before we end this?
No.
Alright, so thank you for joining us on this first episode. If this video gets, I don't know, let's say 500 views in the first day, then I will post episode 2 the day after. And I will continue that every time these videos get up to 500. Or otherwise, you're going to have to wait a week before I release the next one. So that's going to go ahead and wrap this up. I might put out 2 episodes a week. I'm not sure yet. The more views we get, the more likely I am to put it out quicker. So
I definitely want to do my idea that I have coming up that much faster because this was a solid episode. I really like this episode.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely surprising so far, and I'm definitely intrigued to see more, and I can't wait to keep going. So, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to check out Anime D Senpai's channel, be sure to check the description below. He'll probably also put a link to his channel in the pinned comment below as well. If you want to check out my book series, The Guardian of Light, please be sure to check it out on Amazon. Just look up my name, same name as the name of this channel. And with all that said, we'll see you in the next reaction.
See you.